Tracy, right now, 2 people are hurt after a pickup truck crashed into a freight train in Montgomery County. This crash happened shortly before 3 o'clock this morning, not far from the Lansdale train station, and shut down SEPTA service in that area for hours. NBC 10's Brian Sheehan got new video just minutes ago that shows the moment that crash happened.
Police say 2 teen boys were driving down Broad Street very early this morning. The crash happened right at that traffic light. Now, I am told that several of the train's cars had already cleared the roadway and that it was the middle car that was hit. Officials say they don't believe the truck was trying to dangerously beat the train. This afternoon, we're getting a look at the vehicle just seconds before impact. Surveillance videos playing in real time show a white Chevy pickup barreling down Broad Street in Lansdale moments before it smashes into a moving freight train.
We don't have any information as to why. That's going to be the great puzzling question.
For the vehicle on fire and still occupied.
Lansdale Borough Police Chief Mike Trail says 2 teenage boys were alone inside the truck around 2:50 this morning when it struck a Pennsylvania Northeastern Railroad train that was in the process of crossing the street.
Our preliminary investigation right now has determined that the vehicle failed to yield to the red signal at the intersection of Main and Broad and failed to yield to the train crossing. Obviously, they went around the arm that was down and then subsequently struck the train.
2 occupants heavily entrapped. 1 train car off the rails, but still on its wheels.
The partial derailment was fixed after first responders extricated the teens from the truck and rushed them to area hospitals.
Right now, we have 2 young persons from our community who are in very critical condition. And our thoughts and prayers with them and their families.
The crash forced vehicles in the area to detour for about 8 hours, and those relying on SEPTA to get into Center City on the Lansdale-Doylestown line were forced to find an alternate way until about noon. Outbound service between Doylestown and Glenside was also suspended for several hours as crews worked to make sure the tracks were not affected. Chief Trail says the investigation into what happened will take time. Speed a factor at this point, or is that something you're considering?
Speed is definitely going to be a factor in the investigation. Obviously, if you were able to get footage of the truck, it definitely had a high impact collision. It was a high velocity collision.
We did reach out to Pennsylvania Northeastern to find out what type of materials the freight train was carrying. We have not heard back, but borough officials say there is no threat to the public. In Lansdale, I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.